Welcome. I am the Midnight Raven, and today we are doing another ghost story called Murder by a Dead Woman. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I am the Midnight Raven. I have started doing a ghost series in the run up to Halloween. I know it's only July, but my workplace is doing Christmas in July, and I thought, why not do Halloween in July, like a prelude to Halloween. So today we are looking at a case called Murder by a Dead Woman. If you want to come with me on this journey, like and subscribe, and let's get into this grisly story. So the roots of this crime go back to 1870, when a Miss Ada Danforth and her little ward, Fanson, cruised between France and New York. Now, Ada explained that Fanson was an orphan whose parents had died in a fire tragically. Fanson's 18th birthday, she would inherit a fortune left by her parents. But meanwhile, while in the wait to Fanson turning 18, Ada was her legal guardian. Now, Fanson was adorable. She had a doll. She would run around the cruise ship showing it to passengers. And once in the cabin, Fanson turned to pure evil with a gutter mouth. Now, I hear you say, a little girl, a doll, and a gutter mouth. How do these all connect? Well, I'm going to tell you. The little girl was really a 43-year-old woman, and her early days was a career as a circus midget, and her career she was known as a thief, and their partnership had worked well for many a year. So, Fanson's real name was Estelle Ridley. Once the cruise ship had arrived, taking a taxi to New York's Chinatown to meet a friend. And when they met this friend, they went to a back room, and the young girl's evil doll's head screwed off. And unscrewing the doll's head and opening the doll, a fortune of gems and diamonds were found inside this doll. The scam of scamming cruise ships with this little girl going around with the doll singing and being sweet and innocent was making them a small fortune. Now, they had been doing this for many years and not being caught. With a rival, Magda, both women wanted the attention of Dartney Crawley, who was a high-stakes gambler. Now, Magda was an informer to police and violated the underworld code. So Fanson next went on a trip, taking the doll and doing the same thing they had done for many a year. But this time they hit a wall. When Fanson entered the cruise ship, their doll was searched. Now, this had never happened before, but the doll was searched, and once they left the ship, they were searched again, and the couple was sent to Tombs prison. They were arrested. Now, Fanson was sentenced to life in prison, and Ada was jailed as an accessory, given 20 years. Now, Magda married Dartney after getting rid of Fanson and Ada, and after 6 months, Dartney would desert her, so she now had nothing. So one morning, Magda arrived at the police station screaming that no one had told her that Fanson had escaped from prison. Now, Magda slept one night but awoke to Fanson clutching her doll in the bedroom, looking at her with this gaze. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of wary of creepy dolls. But midget people walking around with creepy dolls with dead cold eyes, I don't know. That might freak me out. But so Magda lay in her bed screaming, and she fled and ran to the bathroom, locked herself in, and spent the rest of the night curled up in a ball in the bathroom. So Magda went to the police again the next day, claiming she'd seen Fanson in her house, and she asked for protection. Now, police, again, not exactly thinking she was of sound mind. A policeman produced a copy of a week-old paper saying Vanson had hung herself in her prison cell a week prior to Magda seeing her. So obviously police were like, you couldn't have seen Vanson because she died a week before. How are you coming in here telling me that she's in your bedroom? So Magda booked a ticket to leave for Europe. Magda was found the next day, half naked, dead, on the bed in her cabin. She had drowned in her own blood, and china doll hairs were found in her mouth. No one had ever been arrested. Now, could a ghost have killed her? Were the doll hairs found from Vanson's little doll? Had she killed in retaliation? Who knows? But I don't know about you, but a little girl pretending to be an adult, carrying a creepy doll, scamming you for money, dying, appearing in your house, and then apparently killing you, although they're a ghost, a week later, sounds like a really crazy ghost story. That's exactly what we've just heard. A crazy ghost story about a midget girl who pretended to be a woman, who stole your gems, and then when she died would haunt and kill you afterwards. So, I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of dolls. I think they're creepy. Some dolls I've looked at before and I'm like, the eyes are just following you. It creeps me out. Now, I'm a strong woman, but creepy dolls, possessed dolls, not feeling it. But it's not the first time in history that a young girl has turned out to be an old woman. It happens all the time. If you haven't seen a film called Orphan, this is where, and I guarantee you spoilers ahead, where a young girl pretends to be a young girl and actually she's an old woman. So it does happen. They don't necessarily fleece you of all your money and then haunt you and kill you, but it's an interesting story nonetheless. So if you like this kind of thing, consider subscribing to the channel. This is Murder by a Dead Woman. If you want to help the channel in any way, PayPal, a super chat, a super thanks, or just liking and subscribing, all helps because I do spend time and effort researching and filming, and I want you to join my little ghost family. So like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon for another ghost story. Take care and thanks for watching, and watch out for creepy dolls. Bye guys.